Hi, my name is Anna, and today let's talk about the German twisted cast on. Right, so I just released my brand new design called the Troidhem hat, and it's a beautiful feral design, and this wonderful hat comes with a bonus pattern for these little babies. You can make few, you can make loads, you can hang them on your tree, you can make a garland, you can give them as presents, you can do whatever you want, or you can even have a puppet theatre, well, hat puppet theatre I suppose. You can purchase this pattern separately if you want, or you can purchase it included with the lovely hat. The links to the patterns for both of these are in the description below, and if you like the video then please do like and subscribe, because you are lovely and I will appreciate it forever. I designed the hat for my recent retreat with the Arena Travel, which was wonderful, and everybody has loved the hat so much, so I decided to publish the pattern. What I have used as a cast on for this hat is a German twisted cast on, which gives you beautiful and soft and very stretchy edge. It is perfect for hats, for gloves, for top-down socks, because it will not dig into your skin. So it can take a little while to master it, but once you do, you will never go back. So I show you everything slowly. Also in the patterns, you have a picture tutorial for the cast on. But let me show you how the cast on is done. For this cast on, all you will need is a ball of yarn and a needle. The German twisted cast on works on the same principle as a long tail cast on, which means that you will need to measure out a long enough tail for all your cast on stitches. There is different ways of measuring this, however I don't ever do that, purely because I find it a bit uncertain, and there is nothing worse than casting on 120 stitches and you cast it on 110 and all of a sudden you run out of your tail. So what I usually do is I will grab my yarn end from the inside of my ball of yarn and one from the outside, and I will make a slip knot. So grab your two ends and make a slip knot, just a standard slip knot. This slip knot will not count as a stitch. You will undo it after all your stitches are casted on. You see, so now you've got two strands and you are ready to start your cast on. Now let me show you how it's done. So when you have your slip knot done, we are now ready to start casting on. I hold my needle in the right hand and my yarn will be in my left hand. So grab the two strands and hold them with your left hand. If you are left-handed, it will be the other way around. Your tip of your needle is facing to your left. I usually hold the strands with my ring finger and my pinky. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert my index and my thumb in between the two strands. So insert your index and your thumb in between those two strands, and now grab this needle and move it forward so it's facing your palm. So it's like a slingshot, you see? So now I've got a slingshot. I'm holding my two strands here. One strand is around my thumb, one strand is around my index, and my needle is facing forward in the middle. And now we are ready to start casting on. As you can see, you've got four strands, so 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 2 on your thumb and 2 on your index. What we're going to start with is we're going to insert a needle under the two strands on our thumb. So under the two strands. Now we're going to go from top to bottom into the big loop nearest to our thumb. So into this big loop, and now out and over all the way to our second strand of our index. So this is the strand which is on the outside, you see, because this strand is on the inside, this one is on the outside. So what we're going to do, we're going to insert a needle underneath this strand, pick up this loop, and now if you tilt your work, you can see that there is an opening here. We need to pull this needle with this loop through this opening. What I usually do, I move my thumb a bit so it opens it up even better, and then move my needle through. Okay, so that is the loop that we have created now. So now what we're going to do is take out our fingers, insert them back and tighten. So that's our first cast on stitch made. Let's do this again. Hold your 2 strands, insert your index and your thumb in between those 2 strands, position your needle in front of your palm. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 strands. We're going to insert our needle under the 2 strands on our thumb. Now insert your needle into this big loop on your thumb and then go out and over to the second strand of your index finger. So you're going to insert your needle under the strand and pick it up. Now what I'm going to do is move my thumb gently to my left, so this opening that I need to go through opens up even more, and I'm going to pull my needle and my loop through that opening. Take out my fingers, insert them back and close it up. Someone said on the retreat that it's like dancing, so you follow steps. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 and shimmy. Also, don't twist your yarns over. So when you take out your fingers, don't then twist your yarns for your next loop, purely because your yarn will twist and it will annoy you. Make sure that one of your strands is always to your right and one of the other one is to your left, and they always stay in the same way. So when you have cast on all the stitches you require, make sure you slip off this double slip knot, the first slip knot we made. Cut one of the strands, whichever you wish, either the one from the outside or the inside of your ball of yarn, but cut one off. Make sure you leave yourself enough of a tail to weave in, and then you can carry on knitting. Some of you are looking at this and thinking, oh, it's too difficult, I will never do it. You will, trust me. It's not as difficult as it looks, and once you get into the rhythm of things, it will go really, really quickly. And to be honest, it's a beautiful cast on and it's really worth the effort. So I hope you do try it, and I hope you enjoy making your hats and your mini hats, and then use this cast on for everything, because it's so good. Thank you so much for watching, and happy knitting.